Assalamualaikum and very good evening. My name is Nuraila binti Abusman. So today we are going to present about our mini project of electrical energy system, which is design and implementation of hybrid renewable energy system. So the hybrid system that we choose for our project is a combination of solar and wind power generation. Okay, so first of all, I will explain about what is renewable energy and non-renewable energy. For renewable energy, it is an energy that came from the natural resources that can be replenished at a higher rate than they are consumed. In the other words, the energy that will not be finished even it has been used for a long time. The examples of the renewable energy that often used are solar, wind, geothermal, hydropower, and nuclear energy. Okay, next, for non-renewable energy, it basically comes from the hundreds millions of years to form such as coal, oil, and gas. Therefore, this type of energy will be ended and could not be used after the source had been finished. Moreover, to generate the electricity, the source had to be burned first. For instance, burn the fossil fuels, and this will give a bad impact to the global and environment. It could cause the harmful and affect the greenhouse gas emission, such as release the carbon dioxide.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Zaida binti Shidin. I would like to present about background study for wind and solar energy. Wind provides a powerful, clean and sustainable alternative energy source. Wind energy has the potential to transform power generation and play a key role in decarbonizing the energy industry. Wind power is also on the rise in countries such as Brazil, India, Indonesia, Japan, South Korea, Russia, the UK, and also Australia. Then, solar energy radiation from the sun that can produce heat, cause chemical reaction, or produce electricity. Although the sun is a powerful energy source and sunlight is the largest source of energy received by the earth, the intensity of the sunlight at the earth's surface is actually quite low. So that's all from me. Thank you. Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Zaida binti Shidin. My metric number is 1910910995. I would like to present about origin of the resource for wind and solar energy. Firstly, wind energy is a byproduct of the sun. The resource for wind energy comes from the movement of air or wind. Wind turbines convert the kinetic energy in the wind into electrical energy that can be used to power homes and business. Next, I will explain about solar origin of the resource. Solar energy originates from within the sun itself. The sun fuses as its core in a process called nuclear fusion. During nuclear fusion, the sun's extremely high pressure and temperature cause hydrogen atoms to break apart and the central nuclei of atoms to fuse or combine.
Next, I will explain about how this energy obtained. Okay, so for the solar energy, it comes and can be harnessed directly from the sun, even in cloudy weather. Solar energy is used all over the world and is becoming more and more common for producing electricity and heating or desalinating water. Solar power is generated in two main ways, which is solar photovoltaic (PV) and concentrated solar power (CSP). After that, for the wind energy, it is obtained from the movement of wind turbine that convert the kinetic energy to electrical energy. The rotor which converts the kinetic energy into mechanical energy, and the generator which converts this mechanical energy into electrical energy are the two main mechanisms used to extract the energy. As already mentioned, a wind turbine is required to harness the kinetic energy of the wind and transform it into the electrical energy.
Next, my name is Nur Zaida binti Shidin. I will continue about how to convert the resource into a usable form of energy for wind and solar energy. Firstly, wind energy is converted into usable electricity through the use of wind turbine. These turbines have blades that rotate when wind blows, which in turn spins a shaft connected to a generator. The generator converts a kinetic energy of the spinning shaft into electrical energy, which can then be sent to the power grid to be distributed to homes and business. Moreover, in solar energy, the resource is sunlight, which is converted into usable energy using solar panels. The first step in converting solar energy into electricity is the installation of photovoltaic PV cell or solar cell. Solar power means light and electricity. This cell captures the sun's energy, convert it into electricity. Next, sunlight is made up of photons or particles of solar energy. These photons contain different amounts of energy corresponding to different wavelengths in the sun spectrum. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Sumi Nazira binti Salim. So I would like to continue my part, which is in design the hybrid system. Design the hybrid system. The performance of each component is the foundation for the model of the hybrid solar wind system. Each power source need to be developed independently and combined to fulfill the necessary dependability to forecast system performance. If the prediction of separate sources for the power to be provided is sufficient, the resulting combination will provide electricity efficiently. First is design of solar system. For array sizing, silicon cell combine to make a module, which is the basic building block of a photovoltaic power system. As a result of the combination of modules, an array is constructed. Second is battery. Storage batteries are used in solar system. There are many types of storage battery available for use in PV power system. These batteries are good resources to provide backup, especially at night and in cloudy weather when there is not much sunlight or wind blowing. The battery should be able to work within the specified limits, have a low self-discharge rate, and be capable of withstanding various charge and discharge cycle. The capacity of battery depends on age and temperature. These are rated in ampere hours, and their sizing depends on the required energy consumption. Solar controller. To prevent the batteries from overcharging, a controller is used. It is very important to keep batteries within a safe range. The controller which is to be used should prevent feedback current from batteries to the photovoltaic cell module and turbine. Solar inverter. It is the device that is meant to perform the operation of converting DC into AC. It should restart automatically and switch off if the array is too high or too low. It should also have a constant charging system and a load status indicator. Next, size of wire. Electrical wire are needed for electrical current. Due to internal resistance of wire, power losses occur. To minimize the losses, it is compulsory to maintain the size of wire. Aerodynamic design. Aerodynamic design or rotor is the basic part of the design of the turbine, and this factor is responsible for extracting energy from air. Blade design defines how much energy can be converted into mechanical energy. Airfoil selection. When designing a wind turbine blade, there are numerous airfoil shapes to consider. The shape of small wind turbines is not a serious issue to compare to large wind turbines. Advantage and disadvantage of our design using the resources of the hybrid renewable energy system. First, continuous power supply. A hybrid solar system may supply electricity without interruption because it has batteries installed to store energy. Batteries act as inverters during power outage to provide backup power for home appliances. Batteries offer backup power to keep things running smoothly after dark or during power outage. The second is low maintenance cost. The system's long-term cost effectiveness is a further advantage. Although the initial cost may be considerable, it will ultimately save money because this system don't need as much maintenance and won't need to buy fuel like generators. High efficiency. In any way, the hybrid solar system produces effectively while storing excess energy for later use without wasting fuel. For the disadvantage is complicated controlling processes. It is advantageous to understand those systems in various energy sources are employed. It might be challenging to understand how various energy sources function and interact with one another. Next, high installation cost. A hybrid solar energy system has a larger initial investment than solar energy alone, although it has lower maintenance costs. And the last one for advantage is less battery life. The system home's battery may have a shorter lifespan since they are frequently exposed to heat, cold, or rain. If picked the right installation site, this is less difficult.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I will continue explain. Solar wind hybrid renewable energy is a system that generates electricity by combining the use of solar panels and wind turbine. The system combines the advantages of solar and wind energy to create a more constant and reliable source of electricity than either one alone. During the day, solar panels create power from the sun, whereas wind turbine generate electricity from the wind at the night or windy days. Alright, we use solar panel to turn the energy of the sun into electricity, wind turbines which is transform wind energy into power, battery storage for power generated by solar panels and wind turbine, inverters to convert the direct current power provided by solar panels and wind turbine into alternating current. Lastly, control system to manage and optimize the energy generated by both sources. The solar wind hybrid system is a self-contained system that charges batteries using solar panels during the day and then utilize the storage energy to power a wind turbine at night when the wind is greater. The control system regulates the energy generated by both sources, ensuring that the battery are charged during the day and the wind turbine is used to generate electricity at night. This is analogy for hybrid renewable energy. A person with various sources of income is an analogy for a wind-solar hybrid renewable energy system. The wind-solar hybrid system, like the individual, has several sources of income such as a wage from a job and rental revenue from a property. During the day, solar panels create power from the sun, whereas wind turbine generate electricity from the wind at night or on windy days. A person with numerous sources of income is more financially secure and less reliant on one source. There is several suitable places for build hybrid renewable energy. First, Terengganu, Malaysia is one example of a site that might be suited for a hybrid wind-solar renewable energy system. This state, located on Peninsular Malaysia East Coast, has a high potential for wind and solar energy. Terengganu typical wind speed is around 4 to 5 meter per second, making it appropriate for small and medium-scale wind energy installation. The state also has a high degree of solar installation, average 5.5 attractive location for solar energy installation. Second is Sarawak. This state lies on the island of Borneo and has a high potential for wind and solar energy. Sarawak is known for its steep and rugged environment, which may result in strong winds at high altitude. Sarawak typically wind speed is around 3 to 5 meter per second in the lowlands, making it perfect for small and medium-scale wind energy installation. Sarawak is also well suited to solar energy due to its high sun insolation, particularly in the northern area. Lastly, Johor. This state is a insular Malaysia, southernmost region and has a high potential for wind and solar energy. The location has a strong sea breeze with wind of only 5, making it ideal for small and medium-scale wind generating installation. During the monsoon season, wind resources are very powerful. Johor is also well suitable to solar energy due to its strong sun insolation, particularly in the southern area. This is from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Evana Trajodi and I'm going to present on the opinion on energy impact to economy, social and environment. Wind energy and solar energy both will create a positive impact on the economy by creating jobs opportunities in the manufacturing, installation and maintenance of these renewable energy sources. It can also reduce the dependence on fossil fuels, which leads to cost saving as the cost to harvest fossil fuels reduce and the availability of fossil fuel creates energy security. Hybrid system of wind energy and solar energy reduces the greenhouse emission. Environmentally, both solar and wind energy gives a positive impact as these energy resources produce little to minimal pollution. Thus, it improves the air quality and help fight against climate change. However, negative impact of both energy sources are present. For solar energy, hazardous materials in the manufacturing of solar panels and the potential impact of wildlife if solar farms are built in ecologically sensitive area. Meanwhile, for wind energy, negative impacts such as visual pollution, noise pollution, and potential harm to wildlife and birds may present. Additionally, solar and wind energy bring positive impact to society or community as the electricity costs reduce, making it more affordable for households and businesses. In location where tourism is an important part of the local economy, a wind farm may perceive as an enhancement to tourism for those interested in technology. Wind energy projects are opportunity for the community to build awareness and education around clean energy. Now moving on to conclusion. Solar power is most abundant during the day, while wind energy is typically strongest at night or during certain seasons. By combining the two sources, a hybrid system can take advantage of both and produce power consistently. Besides, this hybrid system balances the intermittency of both sources. This is because solar energy and wind energy are not always available. So hybrid system can use the energy generated by one source to compensate the variability of the other. Additionally, solar-wind hybrid system can also be designed to store excess energy generated by two sources for later use, further increasing the system reliability and efficiency. Overall, a solar-wind hybrid system can help to increase the utilization of renewable energy, decrease the need for fossil fuels, and reduce the overall cost of energy production. Okay, that's all from us. Thank you.